Okay, I'm borrowing this video from the channel called the Daily Top Tens, and tens is not written out in letters but rather in numbers 10, S, and so thanks goes to that individual for their production here of the title called Top 10 Wind Turbine Fails. And I'm going to explore with you the possibility of these nefarious purposes for wind turbines.
Fails. Number 10. The fire failure of Klickitat County, July 2019. When a wind turbine fails, the consequences can be dire. And the turbine fail that happened in Klickitat County, Washington in July 2019 is a testament to that. The wind turbine's generator caught fire, causing sections of the turbine to melt. At first, the fire was 300 feet in the air, but these melted pieces fell to the ground where they ignited the surrounding grass. The burning grass then started a mass.
Okay, just a question. How could a fire on the motor melt these blades? What kind of intensity could have come out of them? All right, it's just a question. And then once it hits the ground, it seems like it spreads very rapidly. So a suggestion here is that possibly an evil purpose for these is to bring fires on the earth. Now we'll explore other possibilities as well. This is only one of many possibilities of what these so-called wind turbines are really about. So if you have them in a successive line, and each one does the same as what this does, and say somehow, some way, on the ground or on the area surrounding there's a flammable liquid that's been planted there, now you can have an extremely massive fire to devastate an entire area, an entire region. So let's watch it and see what happens.
Fire. This wildfire, known as the juniper fire, made headlines as high winds and dry conditions forced the fire to spread. It wasn't long before the juniper fire had burned up 300 acres. Firefighters were finally able to get the fire under control, but the failure of this wind turbine caused extensive damage to the surrounding area. Number 9.
Okay, 300 acres because of the failure of one wind turbine. 300 acres gone. Now we do know that the Bible tells us that the earth will be destroyed and the elements will melt with fervent heat. And it is in the epistle of Peter, second epistle. So the destruction of earth by fire, that's the reality of the future. And if there's a new world order and they want to get rid of the old world, in their understanding, fire might be one of the means by which to do this. Now, to take this another step further, there have been terrible fires in California, and they have been called forest fires. These were not forest fires at all. These fires were absolutely beyond belief, like nothing that's ever been seen. Okay, they were melting steel, taking homes down completely. The only thing sometimes that were left of homes were chimneys, and that's it. I had a friend that actually went out there in person to one of the locations, and he really had no words to describe it. He had never seen anything like it in his life. So these fires that are going to be coming upon the earth could actually be brought about by those who want the New World Order, and possibly an evil purpose for these so-called wind farms and wind turbines might be the creation of fires in certain specific areas to destroy large portions of the earth and possibly large portions of population. So I'm speculating, and I'm going to speculate further for additional possible usages of these so-called wind farms and wind turbines. My thesis is they are not used for generating electricity at all. There are other purposes. So thank you for watching.